Good morning friends. Today it's 8th of August 2025 and the technical outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty for intraday and short-term time frame is as follows. Yesterday, in line with the expectations, we have seen high volatility first and thereafter the index bounced back from our mentioned intraday support levels of 24,420, the low was 24,409, to intraday highs of 24,720 before ending the session in green at 24,673 levels. The pullback has been sharp yesterday, and as per the data and the price study, we continue to hold the same ongoing outlook that Nifty spot need to sustain over and above 24,800 in order to trigger a fresh buying and short covering, which can take the index towards 25,000 and higher 25,400 levels in days to come. At the same time, the midterm supports between 24,500 24,000 has a cluster and multiple support levels from where the index is expected to witness pullback, and it all depends on the sustainability of the index. Once it sustains above 24,800 mark, the shorts can run to cover and the index can accelerate towards higher levels, and this ongoing time and price correction can end. So 24,800 spot levels remains important on a short-term time frame basis. At the same time, on the lower end, 24,400 to 24,000 mark has a cluster support zones from where we are expecting reversal signals. A day before, we have initiated a bull ratio spread in the index, and we believe that in the second half of this month, the pullback should take place, and once Nifty sustains above 24,800 mark, it can be open for higher levels. Bank Nifty too took the supports at around 55,150 odd levels. We have been saying that it has a strong support at around 55,000 mark, but at the same time, it's trading under pressure below 56,000, 56,250 odd levels. Yesterday, the low was 55,150 and thereafter it bounced back to the highs of 55,840 before ending the session at 55,757 levels, up 0.32%. The bias remains buy on dip over and above 55,000 mark, but the short covering and fresh buying interest at the higher levels will be visible only once it sustains above 56,250 spot on a weekly or daily closing basis. Thereafter, it can even attempt towards the highs of 57,500 to 58,000 mark, which was a recent high in last few months. For the day traders today, Nifty futures 24,550 and 24,420 levels are buying levels, while 24,800 and 24,880 are sell levels, keeping a strict stop loss of 50 odd points. For Bank Nifty futures, which ended last session at 55,758, intraday supports are at 55,480 and 55,200 levels, while resistance will be at around 56,150, 56,450 odd levels, and keeping a stop of 100 odd points, these levels can be traded. Overall, the indices are trying to form a base, but the reversal signals are still pending. Thus, counter-specific and stock selection should be very specific in respect to the trading bets, because the volatilities are quite high nowadays. But at the same time, both Nifty and Bank Nifty are trading at a midterm support levels where the risk-reward ratio justifies the pullback, and thus ratio spreads can be used with a bullish outlook in indices as well as the stocks for next few weeks to come. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.